Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. 2 wins in a row for the YouTube. You know, if you don't count that one, the one test run that I did in between those two at the start of yesterday's episode, I'm very happy. I feel like I've gotten to a point with this game where I can pretty consistently get to Seraph, which means that a lot of times we win. Today we're playing as Awoken. Let's begin. I really don't want to play Melting or Umbra. I want this to be like Awoken Stygian. Awoken Hellhorned, fine. I'm fine with this. Seraph the Chaste, I'm less fine with this. So this is going to very much hinder my plans of regen or spikes. However, this is a big bait that I think you can fall into. We're in ring 1, and I'm sitting here going, oh man, I can't go spikes on this run. I can go spikes on this run. We just have to figure out a plan. Like, we improvise when we get to Seraph, right? Hopefully by then we're strong enough that we can handle it regardless. Love Vapor Funnel. Big fan. And we'll take spikes 10. Excellent. Great start. So we can take almost every trial here with confidence. Yeah, spikes 3 is definitely a great trial here because our main damage source is our spikes. The hell yeah. Thanks for all the support on Monster Train, as I've been saying. I've been really loving playing this game, and it seems like you guys are also kind of digging it, so, you know. And the extra content's doing well as well, right? The video I'm doing with Cranberry, or the review series I'm doing with Cranberry is doing well, and I'm very glad to see that. That's made me very excited. Focus growth, interesting. Unfortunate that we missed this collector, but nothing you can do about it. There was no line to land this collector, right? No matter what I do, even with perfect information, I don't think there's ever a way to catch that thing. With the order that my cards were drawn in. Maybe if I had done a torch on my own unit, or something crazy like that. Now this Disciple Protector does do damage to me because of his spikes. He will do... So I would like to reduce the health on this man as much as I can. We do have 15, so I will be taking some. I think the better play here, instead of trying to focus on taking one less hit here, because like, let's see. You're at 30, you're at 25, if I hit you with 3 torches, I still can't do it. So I can't do it. I think the better play is to just set my Sentient up and hope that we can kill the boss before the next enemy moves up on there. Right, we're gonna eat 6 damage. That's acceptable. Let's see if we can get out of this. Ah, no, I full healed you. Oh no, the fact that I full healed her has actually doomed me. What a disaster. Because if I could I should have thought about this. If I had Restoration Detonation here, we would actually have it. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so... what does my deck look like? Playing 2 Train Stewards here guarantees that this guy doesn't go up there. However, saving myself this 3 damage is similar because he lives at 25. I think there's a large number of cases where I'm able to do 10 damage to him. Because that's all I need to do is 10 damage here. Yeah. Like this one. Like even if I just drew some healing, right? He is dead now. And even if he isn't dead, we have the Vapor Funnel. Right? That's the whole point. We save 5 damage from Vapor Funnel here. I took an extra 3 damage because of Vapor Funnel, but I saved 5 damage. The only thing that Vapor Funnel is bad against is spikes, so maybe take a little more caution with spikes trials in the future. However, you know, we learn as we go. I'm gonna take Vent here. I've had so many good Vents, right? There's so many ways you make this card great. Hold over and plus 10 attack is just like you never take any damage from backline enemies. Brandon Warrior or Rail Beater. I think, so, philosophy here, we have to take something. Neither of these are exceptional, but we have to take this, I think. I think Rail Beater's a little worse. But we throw Mr. Brandon a little extra damage. What I want to throw him is I want to throw him a large stone. I'm gonna reroll and look for that. Yeah, throw this guy a large stone. Basically, large stoning anything makes it viable to carry your second combat. Large stone, just those raw stats here are pretty good. Now, this trial, Vapor Funnel hard counters, right? I will not take any damage from this trial. The only damage I take is like damage to champions. But yeah. The only time that Vapor Funnel doesn't counter this trial is against the... what is it? What am I trying to think of? like the 4/7 version of this trial where it's Wilt Wings, where they do 5 damage on death, because you'll still take, if you just let them all walk up there, you're still taking 35 damage for that. I think this combat doesn't spawn any heavies on me. Does this combat spawn heavies? Okay, it spawns heavies. I wasn't 100% sure either way on that. So leaving the Sentient a little injured is maybe the way to go for the benefit, right? I want that extra, I want that Restoration Detonation burst. However, will I be drawing into Restoration Detonation? No, because I drew both of them on. Let's not throw the run. How about that? And we're gonna come out of this one with taking very little damage, a little extra money to burn here. Okay, throw you a Wildwood Sap. Do a little armor. If I kill you, it's good. Right? Because it saves our backline boy an extra hit, right? I guess it changes nothing. Doesn't matter because Branded Warrior is going to kill everything. Like this boss does not survive large stone Brandon here. And we have a good combat, right? He dies in 2 rounds. Goodbye. Large stone on this guy, he's gonna do great work for us. You know, he's gonna do passable work for us. Let's say that. Sting, Razor Sharp Edge, or Steel Enhancer. So, if we build around like a few strong multi-strikes with Razor Sharp Edge, that can be the plan. However, I'm not 100% sure that Animus of Will. If maybe I think we have to maybe go for this, or we have to go for something. But this has a tendency to just whiff and be worthless. So I have 2 fortifies. Yeah, I don't need a third. There's a chance that this pickup is bad. However, I think this pickup is going to be a potential plan if we farm Awoken Banners. Maybe we get an Animus of Will, Shattered Shell. Although I don't necessarily need Shattered Shell because we have the other version of the Sentient. And I don't think this card's very good. At 25 damage, she kills nothing, and she doesn't scale very well. I think we pass. We're looking for Animus of Will. That was Animus of Speed, if I was saying Animus of Will there, which I may have. I have to chase. I don't hate Ember Stasis, right? This is fine. I think it's one of those, like, you may as well take this a lot of the time. Sometimes I pass this event, sometimes I take that. There are situations where you always take that event. I think we just duplicate Sap. It's probably the best card in this game to duplicate at this time. Like, I'll always take that if we're against Seraph the Diligent. That adds the adds actual blights to your deck. Seraph the Diligent does add blight, not Scourge. Or if you already have the one energy Scourges that you can just burn. Either of those situations, it's pretty good. Just stack this room. Our big problem is, like, it's hard if a bomb spawns down here like this, it could be disastrous. However, thankfully for me, it is not disastrous. Thank you, Ven. Yeah, we just need our Sentient to stay alive. She is kind of fragile at 30 health at this early point in the game. Especially against Double Barrel. Double Barrel Daedalus pumps out a little bit of damage, if I say so myself. He pumps out a little, he pumps out a smidge, a touch of damage. The fact that Branded Warrior isn't getting started here is a little concerning. He's not getting going. I can kill this Forge Disciple and save myself the damage, but actually it doesn't save me any damage because of Vapor Funnel. I think the better play is maybe to just double. I mean, definitely gonna double fortify you and just heal you. What I could have done to save him here is, or not save him, but kill this thing. Is I could have put a Train Sword in front of him and then double armor both of them, and that puts them both over the 10 health threshold, so that they survive. But you know, I'm gonna take a little bit of damage here. Unfortunately, you're at 1, otherwise I could just purge this Ember and kill the Disciple behind you. That's too bad. And Branded Warrior, he's just not getting his first kill. He can't do it. And he can't get going as a result. You're gonna heal 11. I want you to dip low. Right, so we take 4. We take 4 either way when that enemy walks up at that health point. The interesting thing is maybe this does less damage? Now it does more. 519, huh? Pretty close. I think the train steward should clean this up, and if the train stewards don't clean this up, I have those embers to finish it out, right? Yeah, train steward, do you clean this up? I hit you with one of these? Probably not. Let's not fuck around here. Let's take 0 from Daedalus. Sometimes I save those embers too long, and they are just bad for you. I like Ally of the Ancients, right? As we said, this card is like, if the only reason you don't pick this is if there's something better. Is there something better? Not really. Cycle of Life is like okay if I end up landing it, right? If I get the Animus that I'm looking for, this is a good pickup because plus 10 health is a lot. And Spikes 4 isn't bad, but I already have Spikes. I don't know, I think this card's kind of a bait here. I'm just gonna take Alloy. Huh. Still no answer, huh? I've been calling for Animus of Will, but she won't pick up. Demon Fiend is cool, but he requires me to take energy, and I don't really want to take energy here. But will I take energy here? Maybe. There's never Husk Hermit here, first of all. This guy's worthless. And I don't particularly care for Rail Beater. Right, like there's a clash right now, right? We need a way to kill heavies. That's what I'm looking for. Because our Sentient kills backline. And I guess if I put down Branded Warrior, but I can't fit them together. I think I pass this. I don't think I take Demon for. And I want draw. I guess what I could have done is I could have taken Demon Fiend and Space. No, because then I would never play Demon Fiend. Right, if you take Demon Fiend there, you have to take energy. Weird one. Dazing enemies when they enter the train actually is bad because I need them to hit Sentient. Dazing them when they enter the Pyro Room, sure. But again, like not necessarily great because if I'm playing around Spikes on that top floor, well, but I'm not playing around Spikes on that top floor currently, so. I'm gonna just commit. I'm gonna commit fully to Spikes. What else would, you know what would be good to pick up as well? Bramble Lash would help a decent amount. It doesn't consistently kill frontliners, but occasionally it kills frontliners, and that's good. Do I want 150 gold here? Not necessarily. So the thing is, if I do take this 150 gold, we could try and save it up for... Where am I? Merchant of Magic, Merchant of Steel. This is where there's a... I feel like there's always one Merchant of Trinkets somewhere before the final one, right? I could save up a bunch of money and try to buy a bunch of trinkets, but I don't think that's great. And I think the +6 will cause a lot of trouble. I think my Sentient... She doesn't really survive if the enemies have more damage, right? This isn't a Crucible Collector sort of situation where she's just gonna punch through them anyway. I should have maybe set him up top floor. I don't know. Just gonna put armor on her. The longer she survives in combat, the better off we are. Yeah. Oh yeah, but he gets dazed because of concussive coal, so he doesn't get to escape me. That's good, at least. Only I could apply some sort of like rage to my Sentient here. I can't kill these heavies. This is my big problem. I cannot kill these heavies. They're going to walk past me, and there is nothing I can do about it. It's very... like weird. I don't know how I ever get this first kill, right? Because if I can get him scaling, this is my big problem with Slay Rage application, right? If you can get going, it's great, but it's so hard to get going. Like, it's really difficult. I don't know what to do here. I guess I need him to drop low. I should have thrown that armor down here. I need to get him hit a few times so I can maybe Restoration Detonation a heavy into kill range. But, like, he doesn't even get to a point that he gets a kill off. Like, he doesn't start to scale like crazy. It's not good, is what it is. It's not good. Yeah, because they're just gonna walk past me, and there's not really anything I can do here. This is often the problem, right? Maybe I did need to take Demon Fiend because we're gonna tank some damage here. I feel like I have not been given the unit that solves my problems on this run. I feel like I've just been waiting for my Prince Charming to arrive. And he's still not here. I'm waiting for my Animus of Will. I'm waiting for my Spike Lash. I'm waiting for whatever it's gonna be, right? Whatever they offer here. I'm just waiting. Also, I might just get killed by the Porcupine. This is how it can go. It can be this way. In fact, I think I am just gonna die to the Porcupine here. I think this guy's just gonna punch me straight to hell. Now that I'm looking at it, I go, oh wait. Right, I have nothing that goes behind my Sentient to do actual damage, actual meaningful damage numbers, and I think that's the end. It's a frustrating way to lose, but it is how it is sometimes. 13 damage. I think I have, because I could try to greed. This is 50, and this is gonna be, what is this? This is worth 8 times 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 82 damage if I play this and this. 84 damage, and then I can draw into the Ember again, right? Because this isn't that play isn't 84 damage on the next floor, but drawing an Ember is. I didn't draw an Ember, of course, but you know. Oh, he dies exactly. That's unfortunate. Well, thankfully we have some dazed here. I'm gonna maybe. Am I dead? I don't know. Exactly dead. He actually lived at 1 HP. Holy shit. That's nuts. Ugh. Gross. This is not a run that I feel bad about. I just got offered a bunch of shit cards, I feel like. I did not get offered anything good. I got offered like 5 rail beaters and nothing else. Thing spells get plus 20 magic power. Dream on. Like, I get the spikes. The spike Sentient is good, but she's not good enough, right? You forever are asking the question, how do I not die to heavies? And the answer is, I don't know. You're gonna have to give me something here, right? I'm gonna need Alpha Fiend. I'm gonna need something that scales. And also the winning play there, obviously, was to just take Demon Fiend, right? Take Demon Fiend, take energy, it goes better. I was just hoping that somewhere along the line I was going to get a better answer than just take Demon Fiend, is all. That's what I was looking for there. I was just hoping that they gave me something different than that. Ritual of Battle. No. I need to heal. If my Sentient dies, we're just going to eat a shitload of damage, right? I'm going to lose if my Sentient dies here. If she dies fast, anyway. This guy lives at 1, which is tragic because it makes me take fucking 10 damage. I should have not torched him, obviously. I should have torched up here. So I take 5 less damage. Some bad runs today. Right? It's funny because I opened this one by saying I feel like I can almost always get to Seraph, and then I got a bad set of unit drafts and didn't make it to Seraph. However, this one will be different, I think. Really though, we saw none of the good units, and it wasn't for lack of trying. Hornbreak's good. Didn't see any of my units. None of my boys. What do you have in here? Large stone, so we definitely take something here. Ugh. It's fine. He'll do well enough. I just don't respect him. But he'll be fine. He'll help clean up bosses. He'll help clean up for the early game here. I'm just not happy. Oh yeah, the other thing, I think probably the biggest piece of RNG is getting a unit draft from one of these first 2 combats, right? I think that's where it really comes down. When I walk away from this and I don't get a single unit draft, that's where I'm like, okay, I got screwed. That's what really happened in my last run. I got no unit drafts. I got all gold, which sucks because you can't turn gold into units. My Sentient dies. I have not gotten the healing. Maybe I was supposed to let her die so I could farm this collector. I think I was. Not like she's gonna save. It's not like she's gonna do a whole lot here. Yeah, this guy's gonna carry me. I should have let her die and killed the collector. Her living here makes no difference. Interesting. Interesting. It just seems like it's always right to save the sentient there, but it's not. Can I get a mallet to trigger? Please? I'm begging you. It is a 25%, so it's fair. I gotta speed this up a little bit. I have no fear, like this boss. The reason I took this rail beater is specifically for this case, right? Taking rail beater, giving him a large stone makes him guarantee me this victory right here. For sure. Those stat boosts are very strong. Restoration Detonation has been subpar in my last few runs. However, you know, it's not Restoration Detonation's fault. I think we'll take Hidden Passage here as well. And then, what a terrible unit draft. Wow. I guess we take Horned Warrior. He's fine. Horned Warrior's fine. We throw him down behind our boy and throw him with a multi-strike and maybe he does some work for us. I want to go this way because I want to... I mean, the thing is, I'm starting to think that maybe I just don't like any of the Hellhorned units. Like, I really don't respect many Hellhorned units. I think Hellhorned has some pretty shit units overall. They have a lot of just, like, pure stat boys. I want to go this way for the draft, right? I mean, let's real quick. We did the review. Let me give you another review here. Hellhorned unit. Like, I just don't like any of them. I like Alpha Fiend, actually. Like, that's it. That's why I'm always so upset when I'm playing Hellhorned, because I think all these units suck. These guys are not good. I don't like Branded Warrior. I don't really like Deranged Brute. I like Horned Warrior. And I like Alpha Fiend. I don't like either of these guys. And I don't like Imps. So yeah, what would I get from this Hellhorned banner? Nothing. Let's go buff up Branded Warrior. Not Branded Warrior, Hellhorned Warrior. Give this, or sorry, just Horned Warrior. His name is not Hellhorned Warrior. Make him into an 80 damage frontline killer. Thank you, my friend. Monster Rail Spike or Spell Rail Spike? I think I prefer the spell one here. We have space for some Train Stewards. Although, I think the monster one, the one to increase a Train Steward is good for use if you're not sure you're beating Daedalus. I'm pretty sure we're beating Daedalus here. We have... What I need now is I just need something to put behind my Awoken. Ideally... I don't know. Actually, maybe I put... Interesting. This is a double barrel, so I cannot set up middle floor. I mean, I can, but I cannot. Do I put Horned Warrior down here? I think I do. For now. Throw this guy away. I gotta put Horned Warrior down here. Because Horned Warrior will be fine down here. He'll save my... He won't save my Sentient any damage, but he'll do well enough. Do kind of want to Restoring Retreat. I should hit Restoration Detonation. But let's be safe, right? If my Sentient dies, it's doomed. And this is the big fear, right? It is kind of the razor's edge on whether or not my Sentient lives or dies. It's very close. I guess I could just buff Horned Warrior a bunch of times as a play. Right? If I just throw him like a +4. He makes the same use out of it as the Sentient does. But instead of doing either of those things, I'm just going to keep healing her because I really need my Sentient to not die. That's all. I just need my Sentient to live. Did I purge this thing here? Yeah. For sure. That's not really a big question, I don't feel like. I didn't draw a way to kill this. How sad. This is the last round, too. Very unfortunate. What am I drawing next turn? Wildwood Sap. I need you to be... So you're going to be at 23. So you're going to 7. I can get you to a guaranteed, like, 5? I want to throw Ritual Battle here, but I really can't. I can get you to 9. Not quite 5, but this is final round. I need you to not die on this combat. Or at least live for a little longer than this, right? It's not good. Oh, I think we're dead again. Holy shit. Isn't it incredible that after saying I think we can consistently make it to Sarah if I get 2 runs in a row where I just die before even getting close? That's kind of incredible. Does this boy hold it down for me here with a little train steward help? Perhaps. With a little extra spikes. Huh. 47. No, I think I'm dead. That's crazy that I actually just lost twice in a row like that. Oh, this fucks it up too, because I can't put up like a 25-minute run, can I? Like, if this run wins, this is going to be like an hour-and-a-half long video. But I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. I'm getting such shit starts. It's actually so crazy and frustrating. I don't necessarily feel like I did anything wrong on that combat. I guess maybe I should have set up top 4, huh? Which is, you know, that is wrong. I guess I should have set up top 4, period. No more to say. Now we got the Rejuvenate version of the Sentient, which I think is worse. Gorg's Goad, though, is pretty good. Please give me Alpha Fiend. Mark of Invasion for 75 coins is not worth it here to me. I think I do have a tendency with the Sentient to just throw her down bottom 4 always, and maybe that's causing me some problems here. It is possible that this is where my trouble stems from. I must admit. I don't know. We'll have to try it out. I think that I'm same thing that I do with most games when I start to get comfortable with them. I'm too cocky. I'm playing like I am like untouchable pretty much. And what I'm doing in actuality is I'm setting myself up for you know, overconfidence, slow, insidious killing. I need to stop and I need to think about my plays a little more. Right? Where do I set up? Not just I set up here, where am I supposed to set up? Questions like that I think I need to ask more frequently. Especially with the Sentient. It feels like you should set up on the bottom 4 with Spike Sentient so that she can kill anything that enters the train, right? So she can kill all of them. But that seems to be maybe not the case. Because a lot of times, I guess it depends a little bit more than I initially thought. Take Glimmer here. Anything that heals. We need regen, we need healing. I've had runs where I wish I had March of Shields here. I don't think this will be one of those runs, however. Yeah, I guess the good thing about March of Shields is I could throw a unit up in front for the Rejuvenate. Large Stone. Ah, Thorned Hollow. It is Seraph the Chaste, so I don't know about the Thorned Hollow here. I feel like we still take him. It's just he's not excellent. He's just alright. Throw him a Large Stone though. It's a struggle because Seraph the Chaste, of course. Having spikes is going to be really annoying. Sorry, having, like H-A-L-V-I-N-G, not H-A-V-I-N-G. Having, not having. Halving? How do you differentiate these two words? Because they sound exactly the same, don't they? They sure do. We can take spikes here. Having. Oh. God, the English language. Who did this? Erg. Same, dude. Some adverse runs though. Not all easy peasy wins. And I'm honestly kind of glad to get back to Rejuvenate Sentient. It's been a very long time since I've played the Rejuvenate style. Because, you know, I went a very... I liked to go out on Low Covenant, and then I went a while with it and went, oh, I'm not so sure this is good. But now it's back. And it's maybe good. I'm not sure. Is it good? It seems good. I think if I just split one of you from your team, right? Like if I just split the Forge Disciple here, opens us up to clearing out all of these goons. Then we can deal with the Force Disciple on its own. Right, that's the big thing, is using restoring, like using manipulation like that to split enemy teams up is nice. That's what I enjoy. Get them all separated and see where it goes from there. I think I just let the Sentient go here. I'm gonna throw one on you to kill the Protector, and then I just give it all to my boy up here. We need more regen. This is the I feel like a lot of these runs have had a very similar sort of situation going on, where I'm just like, man, I sure need more regen here. Cause man, I sure need more regen here. Now don't I? Cloudwood Sap, please. Oh, excellent. I think I want like 3 or 4 of that card. Ideally, maybe like 1 or 2 of them with double stack. We're gonna go right path here. I want to find a unit to slap behind my Awoken. I think Huskrim is actually fine here, because we don't have the spikes Sentient. Sorry, Sentient, not Awoken. I will forever mix them. Hell's Banners isn't terrible here. We don't apply armor, so I will take this. Occasionally that just makes my setup go from terrible to playable. Excellent. Excellent. Imagine if I had gone left path and gotten double stack on that thing though. Oh buddy. That would be the high roll of a lifetime. But yeah, 6 Wildwood Saps, you can't have enough of that card. Like, there is not too much. Especially with 2 Rejuvenates. Unlike Double Gorge, Double Rejuvenate is happy to see more... Or not really unlike per se, but like the more you can't support 2 Rejuvenates, that's what I'm trying to say. It's hard. I should have thrown the second sap onto my Sentient actually. That was a mistake. Gotta love Wildwood Sap, what a great card. There's no reason for me to put you on the top 4, I can throw you here. The reason is I would put you on the top 4 if I wanted to make sure... Yeah, this is worth it. To give myself an extra round of regen ticking against Daedalus. However, I don't need it. I shouldn't need it anyway. I will maybe face some trouble with these 45 healthers. I think they should get punched through though. The back one might get through. The second, whenever they send 2 heavies at me, that's when we're going to struggle, it looks like. Unless I do something about that, which I can do something about. However, this Force Disciple is going to get to walk through. There's nothing I can do. It's a shame I took Gurg's Goad and then didn't take any demons so far. Maybe I'll get offered a demon soon. Good Restoring Retreat you, but it doesn't help me, right? You just come down. I mean, I guess you do end up taking the amount of damage. You'll take like 2 less damage, but it gives me more time to answer some questions for myself. But no, I think you just go ahead. Enjoy your stay in my pyre room. Should have killed that backline. Why did I put 2 damage on Daedalus? You see, that's one of those choices that's like, oh, why did I do that? Right? Like, why would I waste that? That's 2 damage I could have put elsewhere. Definitely have no problem with this combat. I mean, we're gonna take some damage actually. That's the problem, is that guy does get to hit me for 4. We took like, what is this, 8, I believe. But we lived, which is fine. Look at this imp, he's doing great work. You do it, buddy. Alright. Give me something I would like here, please. Shard Channeler is okay. Especially since I'm going to take... Like, I'm gonna lose a lot. Yeah, and we have the 1 space, it's fine. Hey, Deranged Brute. If only I had Rage. This would be the guy. This would be his time to shine, finally. Multi-strike 1? He would be so good. Too bad I don't have anything for him. Wait, is there any way that I take this here? Because he seems like I want him to work here, but like there's no way. I guess he does double up the fledgling Imp Rage, and he could go behind my Sentient. I'm almost convincing myself. I'm almost... Yeah, let's do it. Wait, I have a Husk Hermit that goes behind my sentient. What am I doing? Oh, shit. Hold on, I have a cough. One moment. There we go. I think I need space. I think I've forced myself to need space here now. I don't really need anything else, right? I don't need energy per se. Energy is just to play more spells, but I don't really need that. I guess I could maybe pick up like a branded warrior or something like that from this. I do want to get pyre health, but like removal, this is fine. Give me something cool here. Hey, branded warrior. So I have created a monster. Nobody wants to see Marshall no more. They want Shady. I'm chopped liver. Maybe I take Spike's 10 here and just have the sentient be my killer. I don't know, what the hell are we doing? I think we're taking Rejuvenate. And then we're gonna duplicate... Oh geez, what do I want to duplicate? Oh, that's right. What a great card. Apply regen 5. Card's not good outside of this clan, but like in this clan, oh baby. This run is just a mess. Like it is a mess. It's an absolute disaster. What did I do? Have a regen. You up here, throw down a restore, and I'll give you 3 attack, why not? Then middle 4 is gonna be Brandon and the gang. And we hope that they are able to do something here. Like Deranged Brute, he does nothing here. He's going to be worthless. However, you know, I can't judge him yet. He needs... Just sit on the ground. Oh, that's his ball and chain because he's a criminal. This dude's kind of fucked up. Like, what the hell? He's got an arrow sticking out of him. He's got 2 arrows sticking out of him. One of his horns is broken. He's got a missing arm. My man is having an absolute bad one. Nothing can break my horns. Buddy, I got bad news for you. Man, do I have some bad news for you, my man. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. You are not gonna want to hear this. Okay, the setup isn't bad. My man up front is gonna need some health or something to tank for Brandon, but this isn't terrible. It's not necessarily good per se, but it is also not bad. Let's do this. Drop the Clipped Guardian. Right, because the big problem is that Deranged Brute is 25 HP, he is glass currently. But, you know, that's a lot of rage that we're generating there. Too bad, I lose my Deranged Brute here. But it's okay, because they served their purpose, right? They didn't let any heavies leak through. Mission accomplished, boys, good work. The Hellhorned gang has done it. You can just drop down here and help out, right? That's 477. If I throw you a sap, we win this, right? Yeah. Cool. Very nice. I feel like you know, we're at 40 minutes and we're at 4-4. I don't know, I guess this is still pretty quick despite the severe amounts of losing I did. Awake is good here. It needs me to feed it a few spell upgrades, but that's okay. We have good money and I need to hit a few shops here. Now, I do kind of lean towards left path because Pyre remains. Getting this thing healed up is actually really helpful. If your build is weak on floor 7, you can still sneak, but you have a run that like can beat Seraph, you can win by just face tanking like 100 damage, right? I have had that be the case. And I think that this is fine. What's in the cave? Bone Shine and Bone Rattler. Ah, too bad. Although Bone Rattler, you know, I do have Hell's Banner, so sometimes this does give me a big heal. I'll go for it. We have 34 cards. What's one more? It's not a ton, but it's not bad. I've been floating energy from time to time, so taking this X doesn't hurt me too much. But I didn't even get to my shard channel on that last one, huh? Okay, give me a reroll here. Quick. Quick is actually kind of good on the Husk Hermit, right? Give him quick and give him +10. And then he saves my Sentient a bunch of damage. Like, we have some good stuff going on here, really. We have a lot of good things. However, if I look at it, right, this is the big problem is there's only one thing that I can put on the 4-space floor now, right? Sentient Husk Hermit. Oh wait, but they're all 5-space because I took the Light of Seraph. This is excellent. That's right. I took that for a good reason. Mark of Invasion. I'll do it because I want the money, and I think it shouldn't be too terrible. It shouldn't be too terrible. Our setup in this run is a mess. Don't get me wrong. That's the 5-space floor. You go down here always. I think we put Branded Warrior. Branded Warrior Deranged Brute should go on the middle floor. And then we're just gonna glimmer the top floor real quick. He pops 2 of them, and then hopefully we draw some torches or something. Because if I kill one of these, then it goes up to 12. Killing one of 4 Sycophants takes it up by 1. Kill you here. But he gets like 6 rage out of that, which is nice. I guess Rejuvenate Sentient kind of kills backline for you, huh? Kind of. Thank God I have Hell's Banners here. Oh, this is Sweep Lords. I forgot this is Sweep Lords. Watch out for Sweep Lords. Yeah, maybe the Rejuvenate Sentient can kill heavies for you. If you have enough healing, she does, right? Because it's just 60 damage nukes. We take 12 for 150 gold, which is passable. So this Sweep Lord will be a problem if I don't do something. Ooh, I almost put that guy in the wrong place. That would have been very silly. If I don't have an answer, I guess I just heal you, right? Easy. Answered. No problem. Next question. I'll give you a Restoring Retreat. Yeah, so maybe you can play Rejuvenate Sentient and you don't have to go regen. But you need regen to kill a different enemy, right? I don't know, it's weird. If you have enough, you can't kill a Relentless boss with Rejuvenate Sentient. You're going to need, like, you can't kill that with that alone, right? You need the healing from something. You a Steel Enhancer. Because you can't consistently heal in the middle of the Rejuvenate rounds. However, you know, these two are kind of doing some good work here, I gotta tell you. I'm very impressed with Brandon and Deranged Brute. They're doing a very good job here of just wiping things out for me. I'm very, very happy with their work here. Enemies aren't even making it to the Thorned Hollow, is where we're at right now. The bosses don't even get up here. Okay. Went to 2 stealth here. And she dies, look at that. Like, once again, doesn't even make it up there. This boss has pretty, I guess it's high damage, right? Same damage as every other boss, 13. The Sower of Sorrows has 9, but he sweeps. But she does have the 8 stealth to make up for her worse health. I think I want focused growth here, right? Or engraft, actually. I just want ways to trigger the Sentience Rejuvenate, I feel like. But God, it's fucked. We have 35 cards. It is fucked. But that's okay. 36 cards now. And engraft, if I can get it set up, is pretty sweet. Go this way again. Keep going on the left path. Ooh, making a unit small is kind of sweet here. Is there a way that I could make this guy big? 5 space? No. Let's just get that out of the way. No. I would love to make one of these guys big, but you cannot. I gotta make someone small. I could make my Thorned Hollow small. Because if I make my Thorned Hollow small, he's 1 space, this is 1 space, that's 2. I mean, I can't quite fit everything on the same floor, but like I could put most of my units on the same floor here. I could make this into 1 big floor. Let's do it. That doesn't sound too bad, right? He's gonna be able to tank for Deranged Brute. Although Deranged Brute's already tanking. I don't know. It's weird. I could duplicate this guy now, but like now we're getting into some weird territory. I could duplicate Shard Channeler, I guess. Just my card draw, man. It's bad. I think I'll duplicate Shard Channeler as a why not long-term pickup. Here are the train stewards because there is no room. Like this run is very odd. There is no room. I have taken a ton of units. I've taken a ton of Wildwood Saps. It's working though so far. This is sweep, I believe. I believe this is sweep Master of Light. This could get away from me very quickly if she enrages a Master of Light and he just like kills everything on me. Look at this tiny little handsome man. Look at this handsome young man. Look at him. Right. And the first Guardian in these combats like always gets through. I think that it's very hard to not bleed this guy here. How do you ever not? That's my question to you. How do you ever not have this guy get through to you? With the Awake. I really don't think you can. The setup here is rough. I think we might be in trouble. I think they're gonna just push right through my Sentient until I need to draw Husk Hermit, right? And then things are less bad. There he is. Good. Right, but like this Clip Guardian always walks in on me. I can't stop him. I think maybe I want to save this damage. 41 is a lot of damage to take here. Yeah, this guy always gets through. Like, the fact that she spawns a Clip Guardian on the first turn is insane. How do you, like, the Alabaster Guardians, man, how are you ever going to punch through that? It's crazy. It's just crazy, pal. I don't know how you expect me to not get hit here. Yikes. You're dead. No, you're not dead. You're fine. I do need to maybe throw you a little regen action here, though. There's too much for me to regen, right? The 2 rejuvenates is hard to focus on both things. I think we're going to take energy from this, right? You could argue for draw, but like there's no way that we ever get this to consistency. That's just impossible. I think. I'm taking cards literally just to trigger that rejuvenate at this point. But like these guys, they're punching through. Like these guys are doing it to them. Look at these boys. Brandon Warrior and Deranged Brute. They're really doing it. Godfell, you fucking... You hoe. You have 6 regen. You're fine. I'm just gonna triple sap up here. Because this is our big long term, right? Hey, look at them. The consistent rage generation, it gets off the ground, right? I think we posed the question, how does Branded Warrior ever get off the ground? Here's your answer right here. His name's Deranged Brute. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. We're in retreat here. This would be a good run for a Priory Cloak too, right? The one that does damage based on when you heal. That would not be bad here. Once we get through the deck the first time, we're actually like, it's only 19 cards. A lot of cards. Wow, what a great draw here. Is Herschel aboard, she asks. Oh, Fel, do I have bad news for you? You don't know the lore? Herschel is, dead. I'm sorry, Fel, but he is no longer with us. You've betrayed us all. The lore in this game is pretty cool, I gotta say. I've said it a few times, but like it's pretty sweet. Going energy. Or draw. I mean, the idea was Hell's Banner. But I'm missing a lot of times. I'm missing that energy. I feel like I really want this draw though, but like, oh, I need the energy, right? I think I need to take energy. Yeah, I like the lore of this game. It's kind of cool. I like every now and then I'll stop and I'll read some of the flavor text and I'll go like, damn, that's pretty sweet. Spike steal +1 per stack? Sure. Although wing steal is good since I just took this energy. Yeah, I'll take wing steal here actually. Because the thing is, my spikes plan is kind of secondary, right? Rage, spikes, god, fuck Seraph the Chaste. Of the Seraphs, I think the Seraph the Chaste is the most obnoxious because it's like, oh yeah, can't really stack Rage, Seraph the Chaste. Can't really stack regen and spikes, Seraph the Chaste. What do we do here? I don't know. I want to go to Rage 14. I think that we have enough regen as it sits. Go ahead and we consume. Oh, I can make this do 25 damage to one of my units instead of 5 damage. Remove consume. I could just turn one of these into a permanent actually. Is that worth this money? No. I don't think it is. I could spend 130 gold to turn one of those Wildwood Saps permanent. I don't think it's worth it. Rejuvenate 60 is like, this is where it becomes kind of a nuke. If you're able to heal 3 times in a round, you'll kill most enemies. Oh god, purifiers. +8 attack, 100 health. I think +8 attack should be no big deal. It's going to be a problem on the back line, but on the back line, they should die to Husk Hermit. The front line getting +8 attack is kind of whatever. But these guys will die to Husk Hermit when I draw them. And we have this for now. Yeah, I'm allowed to do this. See, look at that. We heal 3 times and this guy drops to 10 health, right? That's pretty good. In my opinion. So we are going to get a draw. May as well plan accordingly here. Ah, Dark Deal. I don't know if I want a Dark Deal on the Deranged Brute though, that's the thing. We're always going to engraft here and kill that thing. Maybe it is right to just start stacking Wildwood Saps onto the Sentient to make sure she doesn't die here. I think I Dark Deal here. Yeah, wow! That is a big damage increase that he gets here for 5 damage. 5 damage, he gained like, what was that? He went from 25 to 81? Holy shit. Alright. The big problem is he's going to steal all of the kills from Branded Warrior, right? Like, how's Branded Warrior ever going to get a kill? Oh, he's going to get a kill on this combat even. In this round. We might draw here. Hell's Banners and Wing Steel I think is a really strong combo of cards. I'm always happy to have it. Burn this. I guess that's a combo of relics. My mistake. I could put my Thorned Hollow down here. I could fit all of this on 1/4. I did duplicate Shard Channeler. Right, but I could put this guy down there. And then we could have him in front tanking while the Sentient benefits from the AoE healing. That's interesting. For you. Yeah, that's fine. Right, and I'm a big fan of quick on sweep like this because it kills all the backline for you without having to deal with it, right? This guy's just gonna pop all these purifiers. He's gonna do a lot of good stuff for me. What's our draw today? Huh. I want you to get your spikes up a little more. The rage is decaying because this guy got the Dark Deal, so he's getting all of the kills. If Branded Warrior was getting all of the kills, it's pretty strong. However, that would be, you know, pretty strong. Ah, he's dead. Now there's an interesting twist here. He dies. What do I do about that? Good question. What's my next draw? It is Torque. Okay. So I can Restoring Retreat. I think I do just Restoring Retreat and let him sit on the bottom floor in the back and just clean up from down here. Sorry, Branded Warrior. However, this is how it must be. I'm sorry. I can't save you. You die exactly. Alright. But yeah, it's better than losing this guy, because this guy's our big hitter here. He's gonna do a lot of damage. Or he does a lot of damage, I should say. Although Gilded Wing is gonna get through to me here. Maybe I just stall? Maybe I just stall. Maybe my Sentient can kill. Does my Sentient kill? Probably not, as I look at it here. However, actually maybe. Oh, yeah, it does. Cool. Good outcome. I take no damage for that. Good play. And the penalty there, like, if that didn't work out, is I took the same amount of damage, right? Because that guy, I mean, he healed like 1. No, he healed 7 off of that. I take a similar amount of damage. Oh, hey, there's that spider. You may remember if you watch Retropolis, there's a spider. He crawled on my desk a little while ago. Like a month or 2 ago, actually. Here he is, crawling on my wall. What's going on, dude? I would say it's a pleasure to see you, but you kind of creep me out. I hope that I can finish this episode before you decide to attack my desk. Where are we going here? We want... I don't have anything to put on my units, right? So we're going to that magic shop. My units are all full up. Yeah, easy. Merchant of Trinkets has... Okay. Merchant of Magic has... Okay. I think we want a Permafrost Restoring Retreat here. And I'm gonna throw a -1 into... probably Awake. Engraft is a good call as well. However, you know, reroll this. Yeah, this is good. Ooh. Holdover Dark Deal is actually kind of cool here because I could just generate so much rage every single turn with this, right? As long as I'm throwing regen on a unit, right? This is a ton of rage. Like a mind-boggling amount of rage. That's a good question. Is this worth it? Or is it worth it to just take the holdover 60 damage, gain 1 energy, draw +1 next turn? Like, this card is nothing. This card is just, this card literally is +1 to energy and I trigger 60 damage every turn. That's really good. Like, Dark Deal, man. Oh, it's so good. I think I take this. I lock it in. I could think about and debate that for a very long time, but I will not. Ooh, spells gain an extra upgrade slot. Too bad. We don't have any X's, do we? We have 1. We have Bone Shine. I think I'll just take 15 extra pyre health here. It's a little late for it to be insane, but it's okay. We have exactly enough for 2 removals. Get rid of our last 2 torches. Let's give it a shot. Any other Seraph, I say we probably win 100%. Seraph the Chaste? I don't know. This is a build that probably crushes everyone else, but this is Seraph the Chaste. Gonna put me in a bit of a pickle here. This is a terrible start. Let's hope we draw into something a little better. Please draw me. I want Husk Hermit and an attack here. Alright, we got one of the 2. Excellent that we get that. And this is just gonna be my 15 armor there. Gone. Unfortunately no Shard Channeler. But Shard Channeler is not a clutch thing right now. I don't need to get it out. Right, there goes Pyre Wall. That was fast. So the upside here is I do have the capability of killing Pyre Wings. It's not likely that I'll be able to kill them, but it's the capability is there. Where are you allowed with that? Right, like this. I can kill Pyro Wings without eating the Ember Drain, which is pretty sweet. It's crazy to me that despite having 2 losses in a row, this episode is still gonna land somewhere in the hour range. So now that's just 20 damage every round. See what we're drawing here first. You do deserve a Wildwood Sap or 2. We have so many of them. God, the music for this fight is so good. I gotta say. Like, this fight has some killer music. Listen to it, right? This is a banger. So hard to ever get your spikes going, man. It is so sad. With Ingraft and Restore, we actually come, like, if I throw a Restoring Retreat down here, we don't even have to eat these Ember Drains. Pretty sweet. Please give me Dark Deal, I'm begging you. Could have Restoring Retreated this Imp down as well to not eat a little damage here. You need a sap. My boy on the top floor, he's not getting many spikes because of Seraph. Of course. We kind of hope that Seraph comes bottom floor, right? Middle and top floor are bad for me to have Seraph hit. Although, not so bad. I need to give you some... I need to use this time to give this guy as many spikes as I can get on him, and as much regen as I can get, because he's gonna be he's our fallback, right? Everything else here is good, but he's our Seraph plan. I need to get as many spikes out as I can here. Like, these guys look good and all, but they will not last very long against Seraph. Now, when there's Pyro Wings involved, we want to do all I can here. Which I can actually make you kill him before I take the hit, right? Yeah. And then throw the Imp down. More rage is good. And just hit. I should heal you, but like, nah. It's all up here, right? As much regen as I can get, which we have repeatable regen. Oh my god, the phone. How does someone always decide they need to... Who even calls people anymore, first of all? But who's calling at this time? 4 p.m. Oh boy, time to make a phone call. I'm in the middle of the greatest battle ever told. What's wrong with you? This will be easy. That's what that guy said when he was like, I'm gonna interrupt this dumbass's recording. This will be easy. You can put up a lot of regen every turn, right? Theoretically speaking, I should not lose too much on the regen front. Also, theoretically speaking, what is a good play here is going to be bringing these 2 down here. I think that using Restoring Retreat to try and drop both of these guys down off floor for the Seraph round is going to help my damage output a lot. Right, if I have the time, which I think I don't. Yeah, it is, unfortunately, Final Wave. I kind of drug my feet on it. Okay, so I can bring one of them down. I think I'll bring Brandon the Warrior down. Let him get some licks in there. And with an 866. Now here's the question. Do I commit to... What do I commit to here? Do I commit on... Do I squeeze out extra damage here? I think I do want to squeeze out some extra damage here, right? This is going to be a lot of damage just for playing these 3 cards. Yeah, it's 1590. And this guy, he's strong. He's not necessarily there, so it's close, right? This is a close fight. I think with the double shard channelers, he might do just enough damage. If I could have dropped this Deranged Brute down, we actually had this like 100%. Without a doubt in my mind, we had this if I dropped this guy down. Keep Restoring Retreat for 1 extra heal next round. I don't know if we do this here. Do the double shard channelers cause me to do enough damage? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Yeah. Just barely. Yeah. Ooh, buddy. This Thorned Hollow, I basically took this guy and then he did nothing for the entire combat, but now he's gonna do all of the Seraph damage, right? He did nothing for this entire run, except, like, this entire floor was like, I took these 3 cards to fight Seraph, right? Those 3 cards together are just enough, barely just enough, I think that if it wasn't Seraph the Chaste, I didn't have to take Spike Channelers there, but because of Seraph the Chaste, I did need the Spike Channelers to make sure that I did enough damage. And wow, I really gained a new appreciation for some cards on this run. Deranged Brute plus Branded Warrior really put together some damage for me. And like they were a good answer to how am I killing enemies. Alongside this double stack Dark Deal, holy shit. And you know what, Husk Hermit, congratulations. Welcome to the Golded Club. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you a little secret. Outside of fighting Seraph the Temperament, I think Husk Hermit might be better than Shattered Shell. Because the difference, the slay on Shattered Shell doesn't matter. The only thing that does for you is it makes sure that you don't get hit with Seraph the Temperament, lowering him to a point where he can't kill anyone. You just throw +10 on either of them and they just kill, right? Sorry, Husk Hermit. I'm sorry I've been so angry at you. You do your job adequately, and so does Regen Awoken. Nice. Cool. Another one knocked out. Awoken Hellhorned. And, you know, this video is like a normal length despite 2 losses in a row. That's crazy. But hell yeah. Alright. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.